On today's monumental episode, the Four Horsemen return. How will that go? And we introduce a new building. Plus we celebrate hitting 200 subscribers. It's episode 41. Suppose we better run the titles. Picture this, an 11-year-old vanilla Minecraft world. Welcome to Mauvais Adventures in Minecraft. Hi, and welcome to Mauvais Adventures in Minecraft, episode 41. So, what have we got for you today? Well, the first thing is this. As you will see, there's a great big new building in Pest. This is the Treasury, where we will be sort of moving things in. We've put some campfires in there. And we're now going to start the big job of clearing Pest out. Right, 5 we want in there, so we can put one of our roads in. That's the first bit cleared. We've got to clear this whole area, so we're going to take it bit by bit as we sort of work our way through. Little look in the inside there, because we've got something special to put up. 200 subscribers. Wow, it genuinely feels like 100 subscribers was 10 minutes ago. So for that we're going to need 11 gold blocks. Now I don't know if we've got enough gold here. Have we got any more? Let's 10. Right, so we want one more gold block. Is there enough there? No, there wasn't. So we better go down and cook some up. We've got some gold down in the mine. As you'll know, I tend to leave things till they get to 64s, but needs must. Let's just put that final one in. There we go. Marvellous. Right. What? Oh. Right, let's just take him out. That's a bit sneaky. Oh. He sat there in Mr. List's boat. That's him gone now. Oh, and we pick up a bow. Right, so let's get ourselves back to the build. Let's have a quick check in here first though, because we do need a netherite. There we go. Obviously we've not got a nether portal up yet. Right, through the treasury, and let's put the gold in. So 11 blocks of gold. I do like the sound it makes. And light it up. Alright, let's put the torches in, which strangely enough was a question I asked on one of my shorts recently. I might actually link that in. Let's put in a sign. There we go, 200 subscribers, if I can spell it. And the lower sign. Yeah, I cannot thank you guys enough. 1,000 subscribers is obviously the magic number that we're aiming at, and we're a fifth of the way there, if my maths is right. So thank you, massive thank you. As you may know, one of the special traditions in this series is that we name villages after people like you who comment on the videos. Every single commenter always gets a mention, and that's both on the short form as well as the main long form videos. I'm also going to be adding the next group of names and the title for the next group a little bit later on in this video. So if you haven't yet, drop a comment, and you'll get a mention and also get to join the next group, which we'll name a little bit later on. Another thing to mention, as this episode is such a milestone and we've just raised the Golden Fire Tower to celebrate the 200 subscribers, for the first time, I'd love to see if we can hit 50 likes on this video. Never had that many on a video before, so your support on this really does make all the difference, and it is what keeps all the adventures from Athens and Thassos and all that time in Antioch, then across to Sidon and Baalbek, and now here in Pest. It keeps the Forever World going, so do leave a comment. Okay, let's get back on. So we're going to put some gates in. You'll be aware that villagers, and we have got one or two wandering around, they just walk across your crops. Plus the fact, to be fair, Pest isn't a secure location yet, so we're going to make sure that that's in. It gives me access into the crops from this side of Pest. Have a little look in there. We've got a couple in there. We've got 3 in there, so there's 3 potential villages that can be named after you. So as we move up to the north side of Pest, we are going to be putting a tower, and the walls are going to need to come up here. I think it's time that we told you what the next group is going to be called. Well, for those that have checked the channel, there was a post popped up by myself about a month or so ago looking for names and suggestions, and we're going to go with the highest voted suggestion, which was initially suggested by Vcraft, and so the next group is going to be called Le Nouveau, the New. So who are going to be members of the New? Well, let's just introduce you to 5 members of that. Big shouts going out to people that comment. So starting off, Dynamo Edit ZAEP, thank you very much for the comments. DW4DD1CT, massive thank you to you for your comments. Senapai Bayer, if I'm pronouncing that correctly, thank you for your comments. Heirloom King, it really was good having a chat. I think it was on one of our shorts, and thank you for the comment. And last but not least for this group, Devil Boy 20. So to all of you, if you want to join Le Nouveau, and we will be putting up something similar to the OG wall which went up in Antioch, your name will go up there, so thank you. Well, as you can see, we've been updating the food chests. We're starting to get a bit of food built up. The big one at this time, of course, being the potatoes, but we're going to take out these pumpkins already shaved, because we're going to need those for lighting up Pest. Well, just grab that extra one there and put those away. Yeah, building up slowly. Marvellous. Wow, look at that. Obviously the sun rises in the east, so we are looking east, which is why we're in the eastern dock. That is marvellous. Oh, zombie, right, where did he come from? 2 and 3, and he's down. Must have spawned in while we were enjoying the sunrise. Right, let's see if we can get back and get rid of this rain. Don't know if we're going to make it. No. So let's do it for a second time. Am I the only one that does that? Right, what do we need? I think we actually need to put in... Yeah, we're going to put in the... there we are. We're going to put in the jack-o'-lanterns. When I build my farms, I always tend to sort of go 1 sand, 1 jack-o'-lantern under the water. It gives extra light, it keeps monsters away from spawning, and also helps your crops grow at night. So let's complete this row here. Then we'll go down the other side and then... Okay. Oh, can you see over there? We'll just take these out first, and then we'll take out that skeleton. Now, you might be wondering why I've not fully just torched this up. Well, we haven't got any iron golems spawned yet, you see. So, for the time being, I'm going to leave areas dark while I build it out, so that our wonderful villagers that are out and about are going to hopefully spawn us in an iron golem. Right, quite happy for that XP. Also, something else, I think we're going to need to drop them. Yeah, let's just sleep. Yeah, I think we're going to need to drop. There's a potential villager to be named. I think we're going to drop the buildings behind. Drop them down to this level. Don't know. A lot of this work. Yep, another big shout out to the 200. Not really sure yet, though. A lot of this work will probably take place off camera. Believe it or not, what you... Whoa! Ah, yes. I will definitely need to sort him out. Okay, we need some XP because we've been doing a lot of use of the shovel, and because we've obviously got mending on there, we want to be getting the XP back. Now, for those that follow the channel, you will know the best way to get XP easily is potatoes. So let's start cooking up some potatoes. There's the last one in. Right, we need to top them up. And of course, we've got some dripstone now, so might do something clever with the dripstone so that we've got a continuous supply of lava. Over there, of course, is where the actual mine is. We visited there in the previous episode, episode 40. But down to the level 15 mining level. Remembering, because this is an 11-year-old world, diamonds do still spawn on level 15. Now, down here, originally, that was full of lava. We've already used that. I think we're going to clear this back a little bit. And then we'll fill up our buckets. Now we've got 16. We're going to need to be careful for space. For those of you that use this method, there is nothing more than frustrating than literally filling all your buckets up and then you realise that you haven't got enough room in your inventory. And your full buckets of lava just end up... I think we might need to check. Yeah, we're all right for the moment. Right, let's just count these up. We've got 4 spaces there. And... wait a minute. We can put one up in there. Right, now we'll put a full lava bucket up there into the left hand. That just about gives us our 5 spaces. Right, gather those back up. And let's fill up the lava. Marvellous. Right, time to head back. Yeah, we will come back and get that redstone. The 4 horsemen of the apocalypse return. Right, for those that have been following the series, we had one of these happen in Antioch, and we did manage to get one, which we call Bertram, who has magic powers. We want all 4 this time, so we've got 2. We're going to try the bow, but I've got to be careful. Oh, I think I've just caught him. Right, 2 left. 2 left. We're trying to get headshots. That's 3. 1 more. Yes. Marvellous. We have 4 horsemen. So, what are we going to call them? Now, if this had been 20 years ago, we'd have probably said, the German leader, the Russian leader, the Chinese leader, and Genghis Khan. But now, with the world as it is, what do we want to call them? Obviously, the original 4 horsemen were called Death, Pestilence, War, and Famine. And Our previous skeleton horse is called Bertram. So to you, whether you're a member of the OG or whether you are a member of Le Nouveau, leave your suggestions. The sillier the better, but do remember, especially as I live in the UK and therefore we have this internet thing going on, I'll leave it at that. Gotta be a little bit careful what we call them, but I'm open for suggestions. Right, let's just put those forward. I have noticed that that one odd torch, but I think we'll leave that there for now. Why not? It makes me smile. Now, as you'll notice, the only thing that a skeleton horse can take is a saddle. That also came up in one of the shorts. So, that pretty much brings us to the end of this episode. 4 horsemen, all need names. Please remember to leave a like, subscribe, and share it with your friends. So, from Mauvais Adventures in Minecraft. Until next time.